Good morning, children. I continue my lesson Caste Discrimination and Struggle for Equality. Children, in the 19th and 20th centuries, several social reformers fought to create a new social system based on freedom, equality, brotherhood, human dignity, and economic justice. They include Jyotirao Govindarao Phule, Savitribai Phule, Periyar, E.V. Ramaswamy Naikar, Sri Narayan Guru, and Ayyankali. Next, we see the equality after independence. When India became a free nation in 1947, our leaders too were concerned about the different kinds of inequalities that existed. The people who wrote the Constitution of India, a document that laid out the rules by which the nation would function, were aware of the ways in which discrimination had been practiced in our society and how people had struggled against this. Many leaders of these struggles, such as Dr. Ambedkar, had also fought for the rights of the Dalits. So these leaders set out a vision and goal in the constitution to ensure that all the people of India were considered equal. This equality of all persons is seen as a key value that unites us all as Indians. Everyone has equal rights and opportunities. Untouchability is seen as a crime and has been legally abolished by the law. People are free to choose the kind of work they wish to do. Government jobs are open to all. In addition, the Constitution also placed responsibility on the government to take specific steps to realize this right to equality for poor and other such marginal communities. The two ways in which the government has tried to implement the equality that is guaranteed in the constitution is through laws and through government programs or schemes to help the disadvantaged communities. There are several laws in India that protect every person's right to be treated equally. In addition to laws, the government has also set up several schemes to improve the lives of poor communities and individuals who have been treated unequally for several centuries. These schemes help to ensure greater opportunities for them. One of the steps taken by the government includes the midday meal scheme. This refers to the program introduced in all government elementary schools to provide wholesome cooked lunch to all the children. Tamil Nadu was the first state in India to introduce this scheme, and in 2001 the Supreme Court asked all the state governments to begin this program in their schools within 6 months. This program has many positive effects. These include the fact that more poor children have begun attending school. Midday meal is prepared by the members of women self-help groups who are invariably from deprived classes and in quite a few places. Dalit women have been employed to cook the meal. The midday meal program also helps to reduce the hunger of poor students who often come to school and cannot concentrate on studies because their stomachs are empty. While government programs play an important role in increasing equality of opportunity, there is much that needs to be done. While the midday meal program has helped increase the enrollment and attendance of poor children in schools, one of the main reasons for this is that attitudes change very slowly. Even though people are aware that discrimination is against the law, they continue to treat people unequally on the basis of their caste. Establishing equality in a democratic society is a continuous struggle. Individuals as well as various communities in India should contribute to achieve this. Okay, children, thank you.